Hello everybody, what's up? It's Maymunah back again for another video. This video I will be reviewing The 100 season 7 episode 2 entitled The Garden. Unfortunately I cannot post my reaction video this week. Next week I will be back back in action. I just had to get a new computer. My computer, I spilled on it and it's broken. I did get a new one, but I just have a lot of work to do to get everything kind of set back up. So I will not be doing posting a reaction, but I am gonna do a full review for you all to we can discuss a little bit together. Also, the reaction video, I'd have to say, for this episode wasn't even really much. I felt like I just was very I really was paying attention and trying to figure the whole episode out. It was a little bit convoluted for me the first watch through. So I'm doing this review on my second watch, and I feel a lot better about the episode than I did before. And I'm glad that I did watch it twice before I reviewed on it. As my initial reaction, I'm not gonna lie, for this episode, I was confused. I should have turned on the subtitles. That may have helped. I felt like it was kind of hard to understand and hear what everybody was saying. And it was just moving so fast. And there's a lot going on with this time anomaly stuff and all these new people and all these, oh, hey, we got a cat. And sorry about that, guys. It just was a little, I just didn't really react much. Sandy, that's Sandy, don't mind her. So I was very quiet and really trying to kind of process everything. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. So I want to start off with the part that, what is that? You got something on there. You got a rock? You got a rock stuck to your fur? I want to start off with, the Echo, Hope, and Grown Hope and Gabriel segment of this a little bit. Just because I would say it was kind of my least favorite part of the episode. I definitely preferred the Octavia Diosa area a lot more. And it still kind of remains that way on my first watch as well. Like, what are you doing? She's so weird. Anyway, but let's discuss it a little bit. So I did the second watch around. I understood it a little bit more. I did turn on the subtitles and just sat by myself and watched it and really took some time to digest it. And there were some parts of it that I did enjoy. Like I liked how I like Gabriel and how he, was figuring everything out. I like that he has kind of like a different time range from everyone else. I think that that's really cool for his character to be like kind of from our time. He, knew Becca or knew of her, was alive during her time and everything. That's really cool. So he has like a different perspective on everything and about, the allegiance and all that. So I think that that's really cool, especially because of the mind drives and everything. He recognized what the mind drives were before they started using them and reverse engineering them into prime stuff. So I like that he kind of knew what that was, and knew how to watch it basically and how to use it. And he had his little tablet and everything. So that was cool. And I liked that. And I am intrigued to see kind of where that goes after the guy destroyed it. The crazy dude destroyed the thing before he could write the code down, because I'm wondering if that's gonna extend their stay in Skyring or Beta or whatever you want to call it for longer. And maybe Echo will end up with her haircut and everything from the trailer. So that I'm curious to see how long they really do end up having to kind of hang back there. Also, they kind of at the end at that of that segment, they zoomed in. What are you eating? 1 second. I also like that at the end of that segment, how they had they kind of zoomed in on the back of Gabriel's neck. Interesting. Maybe. Oh wait. No, the memory drive is broken, or the memory thing, and so he can't go back and kind of like watch what he saw with his mind drive. I don't know. They zoomed in on the back of his neck. So maybe he's going to put that chip in him or something. That would be super weird. I kind of don't want that because I like Gabriel's character and I wouldn't want him to like sacrifice like his like the Gabriel for this Colin dude or whatever. But we'll see how that works out, or maybe they'll put it in Echo or something, but then wouldn't that like fuck Echo up and she wouldn't be Echo anymore? I don't know. So I'm just curious to see where that goes, or if I don't know why he couldn't. It only seemed like he pressed like 2 buttons on the freaking thing, so I don't know why he would even need to write that down. That was kind of annoying that he left the thing for the guy to pick up anyway. But anyway, well, I guess we'll have to wait until later to find that out. I also, they're an interesting trio. That part I wasn't really that crazy about, not gonna lie. I also didn't like how the episode kind of kept going back and forth in between them. But I just wasn't crazy about that. And I think it kind of confused me the first time around for sure, making my reaction to it initially not as excited and engaged as I usually would be. This episode was definitely kind of a different feel from what I'm used to the 100 usually being like. And then, okay, so we have the Octavia and Dioza part, and I really liked how, first of all, I thought it was funny, just going back a little bit, how Hope was like, what is it about sensible women always chasing after Bellamy? I thought that was funny. And how Octavia spent 6 years, trying to find, trying to get back to Bellamy, and kind of Clark did the same thing. She spent 6 years calling him every day on the radio. So that was pretty, I liked that like parallel there. That was good. But moving on to their like relationship, I do love Octavia and Hope together. Or not Hope, Dioza together. I love Dioza, so it was really good to see her, and I love the actress and everything. So I just enjoyed her being on screen again after so long, after disappearing into the anomaly. And I was kind of surprised to find out how long Octavia was there for. I didn't think she was going to be there for 10 years. Because when they got back through, it happened instantly. Like, yeah, like seriously instantly. So that was interesting to me. And I liked how they had that 10 years gave Octavia really time to develop and kind of like look inside herself and put her darkness behind her. And I loved how she was trying to get back to her brother so that she could make amends with him. And I liked how hurt she was that she couldn't get back to her after Dioza kind of destroyed the helmet and everything. And I just thought that was really cool. I like the young Hope. I like her a lot, in just like their little family that they had. I thought that was cool. I thought that was really well developed stuff. And for Octavia's character. And I'm super interested to see kind of how at the very end, and I like that the letter to Bellamy and that kind of triggered the Bardos people into, and these are the people that are starting to confuse me. Like, what is their deal? What do they want? Like, I really want to know like what they want with our characters. Why do they want them alive? I don't get it. Why do they want Hope dead? I don't get that. I don't understand that. Or maybe I guess because she's trying to go get her mom back or whatever. But what is it that's so special about our, our people that we have followed through the show, that they want them captured. They want them to remember everything. They want, um, like, what are they doing with them? And like, how does time, another thing is, how does time move differently in Bardos? I want to know that as well. Does it move kind of more regularly like Sanctum is, or does Skyring move differently from Sanctum and Bardos because it's like closer to the wormhole or black hole or whatever? So I'm kind of interested in that, because I don't want, them to be old as fuck when they go to Bardos and stuff. So I really don't, I wouldn't want that. And it kind of looks like Bellamy is also in Bardos. Kind of seems like they took him there, straight there, instead of taking him um, to Skyring. So I think that that's what happened. He's captured in Bardos with them, and yeah. So I think, I'm see, this is where I got a little confused. So Gabriel and them are trying to get to Bardos because they know that Bellamy is in Bardos. Um, and they're trying to figure that out. How long is that gonna take them? And like, how will Bellamy just be there for like 10 minutes and then there spend 5 years to try to go, um, you know, to try to get to him? Like, I don't, how does that work? And another thing, like, what is it about Bellamy that his character is so mysterious right now, and like, he just got dragged off into oblivion? Like, where is he? Why did they capture him first? This whole, like, what about that letter to um that Octavia threw in the bottle? What about that made them want, what about her talking to Bellamy in a personal letter to her brother made them so interested in them? I don't get that. I don't get that. Why are they like, ooh, I want to capture Bellamy and Octavia and Diosa? Like, why? I don't get it. So, yeah, that's kind of where I was a little lost for sure. And I'm sure we'll be able to explain it. My husband had a very interesting theory. He said something like, 1 second. I'm just curious to see, sorry about that phone ringing. I want to know first, why are they so curious in our characters? My husband had something to say about that, where he was like, maybe they, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. And I forgot what he said last night. Anyway, but I just, that part's still very convoluted to me. This episode, I liked it. I did enjoy it the second time around. The first time around, I was just so lost. I didn't know what to think. The subtitles definitely helped kind of to read along with it a little bit, because there's just so much confusing aspects to it here. And we're still working with mind drives here and all this stuff. And now we have time warps. And I want to know more about Bardos now, because that's where Bellamy is and that's where they're trying to go to get him. And I want to know why these people are so interested in our characters. Another thing that I am kind of disappointed about is the promo for next season or episode. We're going back to Sanctum, and I'm kind of over the Sanctum stuff now, and I'm kind of over all of our characters being separated. I really want everybody to kind of like come together and go into the anomaly together, because this is our last season here, and we have so many different moving parts that I just don't want anything to be kind of thrown aside, like how they did with Jordan's character last season, or Shade Hedda, who, like, I like that he's in Russell. Like I said in my last one, I like that Russell, the actor, is gonna be Shade Hedda. I like his actor a little bit better than the original one, but So that's I will be able to enjoy that. I will be able to enjoy J.R. Bourne do his thing as Shade Hedda. That should be fine for me. But I'm not interested in Shade Hedda as a character, at least not yet, because he hasn't really shown me anything but just being a fucking nuisance. So I'm just kind of like tired of everybody being separated, and like when are our characters gonna like be like, oh, they're gone, and oh, they've been gone for 5 years, and like what episode or do we have to get to for them to stop fighting in Sanctum and figure out that there's a wormhole that all your homies just zapped into? So that I want that to happen sooner than later, because I'm kind of tired of the whole Sanctum thing. I wasn't really interested in the next episode like at all. And I was before. I do like the different factions and everything. Maybe they'll prove me wrong, but I'm more interested in the anomaly and these different worlds than I am in Sanctum, because we got all of Sanctum last season. So I hope that kind of ties itself up soon, so that we can get to the anomaly and figure out this whole crazy transit bridge thing. So let me know what you guys think about that. What part of the story are you enjoying more? Like, I love to see Clark and everybody, but I mean, y'all been doing the same old shit this entire time. Your friends are slowly zapping into oblivion. Um, so, I just think that they should probably focus on that and stop fighting. Leave them people to just kill each other on your own, and go into the anomaly and go save your real friends. That's what they should be worried about. Fuck all of them people, them fanatics. If they want to pray to Russell Prime, aka Shedhead, let them do it. Fuck them. So I'm just curious to see where that goes. I really, really hope that happens sooner than later, that Clark and them go into the anomaly with, or try to figure it out. I'm sure Raven could probably do some pretty good figuring out of that. And it seemed like Jordan might be able to too. Like, they're very intelligent in that way. So I'm just, I want them to get there. Let me know what you guys think. That's about all I have to say. This episode was cool for me. I enjoyed the Octavia and Diosa parts a lot, and I enjoyed the acting and everything. I usually prefer to understand the episode on the first take, so I will definitely say that this isn't one of my favorite episodes that I've seen in a long time. Like, out of the 100. So, but we have a lot of the season to go, and I know that it's, it'll pick up, and we'll get answers to the questions that we all have. So please be sure to let me know what you guys think about this episode. I know I'm hearing a lot of people, like, we're kind of iffy about it so far, and I don't blame you for that. Yeah, let me know what you think. Comment down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I do apologize that I am not going to be doing a reaction video for this episode. It just didn't work out with my computer being broken. But next episode for sure, next week for sure, I'll have my computer all set up and ready to go so that I can facilitate that. And also, my reaction really wasn't that interesting. I was quiet and just kind of like, the entire time. So, it probably wouldn't have been that good of a reaction video to watch anyway. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I will see you next week with a reaction and a review. Take good care until we meet again. Bye.